Hi cross stitchers, it's Tanya. I thought I'd come to you today with a video because I really need to get down to the nitty gritty. I realized I really haven't shown any whips, and I showed one, and that was my Milan, and that was months ago. So I thought I'd come to you and show you my few little whips, and I have some haul from like over the last 4 months. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so this is my one of my whips. It's the Beauty and the Beast, the little tiny one by who is that? Is that Thomas Kincaid? Yeah. So that's the picture of it. This is my progress on it. I have been working on this over the last couple of days, and at first all I had done was Belle and her back stitching, and now I've gotten all of this done. I'm kind of like working from here over like that. So this little bitty piece is very heavy confetti, but it's a joy to stitch. I really haven't had any problems with it. The only problem I really had is my thumbs cramping up because I have to hold it. It's too little to put in a hoop or anything. So that's that, and all of my little threads, trying to keep them in order. So, and then it comes with, you know, the little frame. So if I like carry this to work or anywhere, I carry it in this little plastic bag. But otherwise I just keep it in this little box piece. I bought this little gadget at Michael's back in December. It has like 5 drawers, and I thought, oh, I'll keep a project in each drawer because I am notorious around here for losing my stuff. Like I'll have thread here, a frame there. I just never keep it all in one place. So I hope this will help me. Plus it'll help me keep count of whips. Like I plan to keep each drawer with a whip in it. And so there's 5, I believe there's 5 drawers on it. So that way I won't get too overboard with the whips. Even though I really like the whole idea of having a bunch of whips because you never get bored. But I'm going to start off with 5 and see where it goes from there. So that's one whip. And the next whip I have is my snowman. And I had really wanted to finish him over Christmas. And like I said, life got in the way and I just couldn't get a lot of stuff done. But this is a Mill Hill kit. And this is Mr. Jack Frost. I thought he was cute. I had picked this up over the summer at my local needlework store, which is not local. It's about an hour away in St. Charles, Missouri. But I picked this up last summer and kind of started them right away and then got a little off track with it and picked it back up the other day. And this is where I am with this. Let's see if we can, there we go. So yeah, he's getting there. I'm kind of dreading the beading. I don't mind back stitching and I don't mind confetti stitching, but I don't know how I'm gonna like beading. I'm a little nervous about that. I've never done beading on a project before, not even with knitting, and I'm just dreading picking up bead by bead, and they're so tiny. Gosh, They did give you a beading needle. See, there it is right there. But yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. But he's getting there, so yeah. And then if I carry him out, I take him in one of these types of pouches. But otherwise, that's his space. So yeah, he's cute and colorful. So that's that. And then I haven't put this one in a drawer yet because those last two are the two that I have been working on this week. So when this one comes up, I'll be putting it in one of those drawers. But this is the little case that I carry this one in. And let's see, probably better that way. This is one of those little iris photo cases. It's a 5x7 one. So I'm keeping my thread on there. I think I mentioned it before, but I don't really like what are those? The little floss thingies that everybody uses. See, I don't even know the name of them because I have some, but I don't really use them. So that's the pattern. Sorry about that. This is a set of 4 coasters. Bless our home. That's what each one will look like. This kit I bought, eons ago. Sorry, you probably hear the plane flying over. I bought this eons ago, years and years ago, and started it years and years ago, and then I just picked it back up last year. So this one is my first one and only one right now. Bless our home. So as you can see, this one's almost done. I just got to put the, what is that, ivy around it. And it's such a simple, quick project. I don't even know why I'm not done yet. But these are the other 3 canvases that I have all ready and taped up, ready to go. So, and it came with the little coasters that snap apart, and you pop this in, and then you snap it back together. So, yeah. That's that project. These little cases come in handy for little small projects like that. Okay, this next little project, this is how I carry it around, and it won't get a drawer because it's just one of those teeny tiny itty bitty. I got this. Oh God, I got this a long time ago. This is not even really, this doesn't even really count as a whip, but oh well, just showing it anyways. So that is that. It's really almost done. Like, what makes you not finish these things? I don't know. I don't know if I get bored or what, but that's it. Smile. Of course, it comes with a little frame. And yeah, I think I bought this when I was first picking back up cross stitch. So that's that one. This one, I started this one years ago. And it is I don't have a picture for it, but it is the Precious Moments, and I've even forgotten. It's like a little phrase, keep looking up or something like that, that's stitched there. But that is him. He is really, again, he's almost done. Got to put in his eyes and face and do, I think, some back stitching and write the words. These are things I need to get out of my hair. This is a one of my little needle minder thingies. Now I got this one also from that local needlework store. I got this one a few years ago, actually. So, a little guardian angel. So, yeah, that is him. So, that's that. And this is something, I believe I started this one last summer. I think I'm a really slow stitcher. I'm not in a rush to get anything done, to do anything. So I just take my time with it. I'm kind of a slow reader also. I love to read, but I would sometimes take forever to read a book because I don't want it to end. And so maybe that's how I am with my stitching too. I don't want the project to end, so I just keep it and hold on to it. And there's millions of other projects out there to do, so I don't know. But this one is a Dimensions project, and I bought this last summer at Hobby Lobby, and as you can see, it was a big markdown, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So it's called Let It Be. That's the picture of it, and here is where I am on it. So yeah, those are my little flowers. They're coming out really pretty and bright. Got some good light coming through my window here, and yeah, again, almost done. Just got to do the little flower pots and the little bugs and the writing. So this one has been a headache. Not the flowers, but these are half stitches, and they're showing up really great today in this lighting, but these are very faint. If I'm not in this good lighting, you can barely, they're very ghost like, you can barely see them, and it has been a terror to stitch, really. And as you see on the picture, it goes all over because it's like a background, so it goes all over the whole project. And as you can see on my project, I stopped somewhere about here because I was getting really frustrated, and I said, you know what, oops, sorry about that shaking. I said, you know what, I was trying to put the background on first. I said, instead of doing that, I'm going straight for the pretty things, the flowers, the things that I know how to do. So yeah, that's that. I really like the way that's coming out. This is really helping me. This is really getting me back into the groove. I want to get back to this now. So that's that project. And then here is my, I'll take her off this frame, but just a minute. Here is my Milan. I showed her in my very first video, and I don't have the pictures because it's on my phone and I'm recording with my phone. But this is her. Haven't worked on her in a while, probably since that first video. But this is her. I need to get a needle minder on here. And I think when I had showed her, I didn't have this part of the black done, And I have this part of the black, but I am going to get back to her. And yeah, so that's her with her swoop. I love that. She has a flower in her hair over here, and then like there's her whole face, and then down here is like a little bit of clothing, maybe like to her shoulders or something. But that is her. She's done on 18 count, 2 threads over 1, 18 count Ada. And I love her. I need to finish her. But all the black, because you know her hair is like, it comes all the way down over here and some over here, and it's all that black, and oh my God. But I think I'm going to try Mackenzie's The Lovely Array. I think I'm going to try her technique about outlining. That way I could take her to work and get a lot of that black part done. So since it's just one color. So that is her. And I typically, unless I take her somewhere, I typically work on her in my little lap frame, my little PVC lap frame that I showed in my last video. So that is her, and I carry her around in one of these. Now I know you've seen these bags, but I get them from the Container Store, and they come in like maybe 4 or 5 different sizes. And they just brought out this color a few months back, and I think this color is so pretty. So, you know, this color is kind of hot right now. It's the in thing. But these bags are very sturdy and very nice to carry a project in. They zip up, and I just pop it in my bag and go. So, yeah, that's Milan. And that's really all the whips that I have right now. I have a storage unit, and I am going through that and organizing it. And I will see if I have any finished stuff in there, but I really don't think I do. Most finished things have been given away because I did them when I was younger, and I was so proud, and I was handing them out like pieces of candy or something. And I didn't have that many. I had like maybe 5 or so. But yeah, so on to the haul. Okay, so like I said, this was done, this haul is like, it's like done over the last 3 to 4 months, I believe. So this is the basket that I keep it all in until I record it, and then I will put it up with the rest of my stash. So without further ado, I have some stuff from Julie's Cross Stitch. Really nice site. She has a lot of stuff, and I thought I would order some things from her. It's her little business card, and that's her little site, juliesxstitch.com. So yeah, I ordered a few things from her, and I will show you those. The first thing, these first 2 things I ordered from her. This is how I even found her site, because I was looking for this pattern in particular. These first 2 things I got from Joanns B. Her YouTube. I love her YouTube, and I love all her projects. She has a lot of taste like mine. I could do practically everything that she's doing, but she showed this, and I fell in love with it. It's Love. It's by Simply Heritage, and it's 2 cats. And the reason why this spoke to me is because like I said, I have allergies to cats, and But I found out I had those allergies is by having cats. And these were the two cats that we had, and they are exact. We had, he was called, this was the boy, and he was called Trouble, and this was the girl, and she was called Storm. They were brother and sister from the same litter and everything, but their names totally speak for themselves. She was always getting him into trouble, but this is in memory of them. And yeah, so got that. And that's just the pattern. I think she sold a whole kit. I'm not for sure. But yeah, so that's how I found her site. Because when I saw this on Joann's video, I immediately started looking for it. And I came across Julie's cross stitch site. So... and then I have this one, which also was inspired to me from Joann B. It's Butternut Road, and it is Earth Dancer. It is so beautiful. So, yeah, I don't know about all this part, the Dreamcatcher part, but Dreamcatcher kind of goes with Native Americans, so yeah, I'm going to have to tackle it. But I thought, and like I said, I don't know about the beadwork for me yet, but see those, all of that work, the little fringe, I thought that was just beautiful. So yeah, that's that. I also got from her, because I've been wanting some of the ink circles. I think their stuff is phenomenal. They're very beautiful patterns from what I've been seeing through videos. So I finally took an opportunity with this order and just got a couple of them. This one here is, what is that, Four de Lis? Don't quote me on that one. But I thought that was pretty. I love designs like this. And something that you can just do like with a variegated thread. And then this is the other ink circles I got from her. I thought this was, I love castles and anything to do with a castle. And I'm looking for a great castle cross stitch pattern, and I'm sure I could find it on Heaven and Earth, but I have yet to tackle my Heaven and Earths that I already have. This is Tourette's and Town. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to start on that. And that's all one color. It's the fabric that does all the work for you. Pretty, 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 pretty. So yeah, that's from Julie's Cross Stitch. Go check out her site, or you probably already know about her. And that's that. So my next haul is from her Schnurs. I got some stuff from them. What made me order from them is I wish, sorry about that. I wish that when this magazine, I can't find it anymore in stores, and they still make cross stitch and needlework magazine, but I don't see it in any of my stores anymore around here. And I wish that back when they was selling it abundantly, that I would have bought it more abundantly. I only have like a few issues of it, and they don't have a digital version. Oh, I wish that they would bring out a digital version, because I love this magazine. So I had to get this issue here, the July 2011, because I wanted to read this article about design your own hand-dyed fabric. I'm really, really interested in that. And so, yeah, I'm going to read that article, and like, I already have an idea on, what to do and how to do it. I just need to get in there and do it. So, yeah, but I'm interested in anything that has to do with dyeing your own fabric, and not to take away from anybody who dyes fabric and sells it. They are so beautiful. It's just that I'm on a budget, and I like, if I can do it myself and get some satisfaction out of it, I'd just rather do that. So, and not to sell or anything like that. I just want to do it for myself. Plus, I love the fact of mail ordering and things like that, but I am such a self gratification, I need it now person. And I hate waiting on the mail. Even with Prime, I'm like, really, it's just 2 days? But yeah, so that's why I bought that issue. And then I saw that they had like, if you order, like, they had these, I don't want to say kits, but they had like 4 magazines from the same year, because they only come out like every other month or so. I think I'm missing one in this. I think I have the other issue somewhere in this house. But yeah, this one here, this group, they sell it by groups, and they only have like a few groups, which is like a year at a time. So this group here happens to be the 2014. So that's the March issue. This one is the July issue. See, I'm missing one in there. This one is September, and this one's November. So, yeah, I thought these would be nice to have, since I like this magazine so much. And if anybody would like for me to go through these, just let me know, and I will make a video on it. Also from Schnurs, I got this. This is a gold collection petite, and it's by Dimensions, and it's Santa's Secret. I know you all have seen this one, and I have been dying to have this Santa. I think it's so cute, the little parts of the tree and the ornaments, and then this Santa just looks so authentic. At least from the Santas that I grew up with. Sorry about the glare, but that's the kit, and I will probably hopefully have this done by this Christmas. So that was from Schnurs. And then, oh, I got some stuff from Stitching Bits and Bobs. I've heard so much about Stitching Bits and Bobs from YouTubers, and so I just had to go to their site and see what they were about. And because I really like the Mill Heel kits, I got some of those. I got, they sent me, I guess I can show this because this is a free pattern. Sure of My Love. They sent that with my order. And I got 3 Mill Heel kits. I really like these kits. Like I said, I don't know about the beading. I will get back to you on that, but I like the stitching of them. I don't really prefer the stitching on the perforated paper. I guess I could put them on regular Aida or fabric. Never thought about that. But yeah, it took a minute, just a second to get used to it, but it's okay, but I would prefer fabric. So this one is the Holiday Memories. I love scenic designs, anything with houses or scenes, and yeah. And they all come with their little button, and yeah, and beads. Oh God, beads. So that's that one. Got this one, which is Stitch in Time. And what stitcher doesn't like that, huh? Oh, there's specialty stitches on here too, looks like. Huh. Yeah. That's the button. And beads. Oh God, beads. And I bought this one. Family Tree. See, again, scenic. Love it. That is so cute. That's the button. Beads. Okay, and then from them, I also got 2 patterns. I bought Little House Needleworks. Home of a needleworker. So, yeah. I thought this one was really cute. Because, again, I like stuff with houses on it. So, I thought that one would fit me well. I do like the other one that everyone's doing. The Needleworker, I think it is. But I typically don't do a lot of stuff that everybody else does. I kind of break off the popular scene, and like I don't know what it is in me. Like it'll be out for a while before then I'm like, when it kind of dies down, I'm like, I'm interested in that now. I'm like that with books too. Like I don't read all the popular titles right away. So I know it's kind of weird. Can't really explain it. But here's the other pattern that I got from them. A lavender and lace. And I thought she was phenomenal. So beautiful. Look at those wings. So yeah, and that's all the threads and beads, lovely beads. So that's all that I got from Stitching Bits and Bobs. Let's see. I also recently, I would say this was maybe early December or late November. Me and my mom was in Hobby Lobby, and I found a couple of things from them. This here is the Artiste Mini Hummingbird bookmark, and I thought it was very pretty. But the other reason why I bought this was because it's done on a what is that? Even weave, 28 count even weave. And I thought, oh, this is the perfect little project to get me started on even weave. So, because I'm used to Ada. I think Ada gets such a bad rep. But I thought I'll give it a try. I do like the idea of tinier stitches. And I don't know if this is done 2/2 or over 1. But the colors are pretty too. See, there's a bit of the little fabric right there. So yeah, I will be giving that a try this year. I also bought 22 count hardanger. I'm trying to have like a little bit of everything in my stash. A piece of every fabric in my stash. So yeah. And then I bought this one because if you look at that price, wow. from $45.99 down to $16.19. That was a steal. Could not. And again, it's scenic. Love scenic. There's houses. And there are these adorable quilts hanging outside on a clothesline. Oh, it's so pretty. One reason why I got back more into my cross stitching was because I used to like jigsaw puzzles. I still actually like jigsaw puzzles, but living in small spaces, you don't have room for jigsaw puzzles. And knowing me, I would like to have like 3 or 4 going at a time, and you just don't have the room for that. So I thought, I was looking at a cross stitch one day in my stash, and I was like, you know what, I need to pick back up my cross stitch because these remind me of jigsaw puzzles, and this very one reminds me of a jigsaw puzzle. And I was like, that's the way to go, Tanya. That's how you get your jigsaw puzzle fix. So plus I also like I admire artists. I wish I could draw, but I can't draw worth a lick. So this gets that fix out for me also. I love coloring. I do have some of those adult coloring books. Again, this helps with that fix also. So this it's like painting or coloring with thread to me. So that's why I love cross stitch so much. So yeah, that is just beautiful to me. That's all I had gotten that day from Hobby Lobby. Then one day over the last month, I had went to Michael's. I got these 2 from Michael's. This is in honor of my grandchildren. What happens at Grandma's stays at Grandma's. And this is about us when they come over. So it's a pre-printed deal. So, but I'm gonna do it up and hang it somewhere. So yeah, I like that one. And I got this one just because I also like cross stitches with people in them, little small people in them. Not like cross stitches of portraits, but people doing things. Like I said, I like a scene, so I like a town with people walking around and things like that, or just like this, just a simple cross stitch with the person. So I got her, but I'm going to do, I think, some changes to her because me personally, I think that dress is kind of ugly and I want to change some of that. So, yeah. So that's that from Michael's. And then the last part of my haul, I got these things when I was at Joanns, probably the end of December, or it may have been the beginning of January. But I bought these things. I bought, because I had kicked myself, because I usually buy these magazines, the overseas magazines. I usually buy them online. I have like a whole digital magazine collection of these, and again, to save space, living in a small space. So but lately I've been catching, you don't get the kits with them, so with the digital version. So lately I have been my eye has been catching the kits, and I've been thinking, oh, those are wonderful little small projects I could take to work. I could do, wherever. So those have been catching my eye, and I had bought an issue of Cross Stitcher earlier last year, and then I saw this one online towards the end of the year, and I was like, oh, I did not catch that issue. It's the November 2015, and I think on Instagram I saw some of these done, and I was like, oh, I didn't catch that issue. Well, in the US stores, it seems that a lot of times I'll see back issues of this magazine, of all of these England printed magazines, and a lot of times I'll see back issues of them. It's like they're just trying to sell them, because they're not cheap. They're a little bit more than what I would want to pay for a magazine. Yeah, no, 12 bucks, 11.99. So yeah, I'm used to paying, anywhere from $3 to $4 to $5 for a magazine. So yeah, that's kind of pricey. But so yeah, they're a little bit cheaper online. So, but like I said, you don't get that kit with it, and I've been seeing some cute kits. So this one had kind of passed me by, and I was thinking, man, I would love to have that issue. So when I was in Joann's, I was like, I'm going to look and see if they have any back issues of the cross stitcher. And I walked up to the magazine rack, and I did an eek, and my mom was like, what's going on? And I was like, I wanted this very issue. And she was like, oh, that's so good. And so, yeah, so that's the backstory on that. Okay. But yeah, it came with this mini brooch kit. So you can make one. It comes with one of these. It comes with 4 designs and one of these little hoops, little mini hoops, wooden mini hoop. And the pen and all, they're little kits. So yay, I got it. And I got a fabulous magazine because I love snow globes. So yeah, I got a fabulous magazine with some nice patterns in it. That's cute. That's cute. Love Coco. That's cute. So yeah. And then I also saw this one. And this one is The World of Cross Stitch. And this one is, which issue is this one? I don't see the date on it. I don't see the date on it. That's different. And it's not on the page tip either. But it has to be like a November, December issue. It's probably behind this sticker. Yeah, it's probably behind that. But it has to be like a November 2015 or December 2015 because it has the little Christmas stuff on the cover there. But I also got it because it came with this 46 luxury Christmas charts. Stitch with your metallic threads. I thought these would be cute for maybe some Christmas cards for this year. Tags. And it came with these 2 threads. And I'm so used to like doing the red and green or red and gold. I thought, oh, green and gold. Classic, cute. Plus, I've always wanted to try this thread. So if anybody out there has, and I'm sure there is, to stitch with this thread, can you let me know in the comments about how it stitches? It doesn't even have to be the metallic ones. I thought this was so clever the way it is packaged and everything. And I'm really curious about it. So now I get to try it in metallic. Ooh. But that's some of the projects here. It has a whole alphabet set. That's cute. So yeah. And the last thing I got from Joann's that day was this kit. And this is a dimensions kit. And yeah, I thought this was so pretty. Music is harmony. I like things that have unique stuff to it. And what was unique about this is the strings. So I thought that was neat. So yeah, hopefully that'll be a nice, quick, easy stitch. So yeah, and that's it for my haul. And 46 minutes. That's it for this video. I didn't think it would last this long, but I guess when you get to describing stuff, that's how it is. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed my video. Thank you for your likes and your subscribing and your comments, your lovely comments. It's so true. Cross stitchers are very nice people. I think crafters in general are pretty nice and giving people. But I just wanted to give a thank you, a big heartfelt thank you to all of you for watching my videos, for commenting, for subscribing, for liking. And I just want to wish you all stitchy goodness in your day, in your week. And I hope to be back soon. Bye, guys.